Hey logo designers, this is Michael from the Logo Package, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a deep dive into the settings for Logo Package Swatch. So first thing I'm going to do is expand this first color here, and you'll see that by default when we set colors in Logo Package Swatch, we are given 8 different color mixes. And this is a lot of information. Some people will want all of this information. Some people will not want all of this information. So if we go to the settings icon in the upper right corner of the extension window, you'll see that we have these color space settings. And these are simply toggles to toggle on and off the visibility of the different color conversions that we provide. A lot of people are going to be happy turning off HSL, HSB, Lab, and maybe even Pantone colors so that they just have hex, RGB, and CMYK. If we click the back button, now we will see that only those 3 colors appear in the extension window. Additionally, only these 3 colors will be exported to the color sheet should you choose to make a color sheet. Settings are applied at the project level. So if I go to a different project, like Tower of Tarot, and I open up the colors here, you'll see that we have all of the different color mixes here, but not in our original project. So once again, settings are applied at the project level, not globally to all of your projects. And additionally, every time you create a new project, you will have to apply the settings that you want for that specific project. The next area of the settings deals with the color mix format. So you can see that we have for RGB, R equals, G equals, B equals. This is one format, but we have 3 different formats if we go back to the settings. And for this example, I'm actually going to turn on all of the other color spaces. In the bottom portion of the settings page, we have the color mix format, and this is where you can change how those mixes are presented. So we have RGB in all caps with the 3 values following. We have RGB and then parentheses with the 3 values. And this last option is similar to how information is presented in code. This middle option is just something that makes it easier for you to say, hey, here's RGB, and here are the values for that RGB. But between these 3 different formats, you should find something that matches what you're used to providing. So let's choose this third option and go back to our project. Now we will see that the colors match this format, with the exception of Pantone, because Pantone is always just one number and there's really just one way to provide this information. There is one more thing to be aware of when considering these color mix settings. If I go to RGB and I make a change here and say, you know what, I actually want the color to be 120, 145, 115. And now I go back to settings and change it to the R equals, G equals, B equals format, you will see that some of the color spaces have changed, the color mix format, but the RGB has stayed the same. This is because you have modified the values in this field. Once you modify the values in this field, they become disconnected from the color mix format, and you will have to manually retype the value in this field if you want to change the format. So I highly recommend picking the format that you want for your color mixes in the settings before you make any overrides to the values that are shown for the default conversions that Logo Package Swatch makes. So that is a deeper overview of the settings in Logo Package Swatch. Thanks for watching.